Aliens seem to be Hollywood's go-to for any type of action, adventure, or horror movie. And this is because the mere concept of meeting a being from another world seems so scary to most people. But the fact that we don't see any life outside of our own Earth is what should scare you the most. In 1998, Robin Hanson published a paper called The Great Filter, Are We Almost Past It? And it's basically an extension of Drake's equation or Fermi paradox. But he blames the lack of life in the universe as being something more biological rather than something astronomical. And he gave 9 potential reasons why we haven't seen life in the universe. Number 1, the right star system, including organics and potentially habitable planets. We believe there's about 10 billion Earth-like planets in the Milky Way. Some of them have a 5 billion year head start on us. So this doesn't really seem to be the reason why we don't see life in the universe. Number 2, reproductive molecules, e.g. RNA. RNA, or ribonucleic acid, is thought to have been the molecule that was used to store the blueprint for primitive organisms, and since it's so prominent here on life, it should be pretty abundant in Earth-like planets. Number 3, simple prokaryotic single-cell life. Our bodies actually contain around 100 trillion bacterial cells, and one of these cells is the prokaryote, and it is a single-celled organism that lacks the nucleus and membrane bond. Number 4, complex eukaryotic single-celled life. Another type of cell we find in us is the eukaryotic cell, and this cell is very important to humans because it helps with our energy, metabolism, and even gene expression. Number 5, sexual reproduction. If you don't already know why this one's important, maybe you need to talk to your parents or legal guardian or maybe a sex ed teacher if they're still teaching that in school. Oh God, I just had a bad thought. What if they just start teaching sex ed like Common Core? Number 6, multicelled life. Single-celled organisms started to appear on Earth about 3.5 billion years ago, and that's about a billion years after Earth was formed. Now, we didn't start seeing any sort of multicellular organisms start to form until about 600 million years ago. And even though it took 3 billion years before these started to evolve, there's a group of researchers from Georgia Institute of Technology and the University of Montana that were able to take a single-celled algae and turn it into a multicelled algae in just 50 weeks. Number 7, tool using animals with intelligence. Now this is where I think the path starts to narrow, because we have several intelligent species on this planet, like dolphins, crows, chimpanzees, elephants, and even the honeybee, but none of them use tools for complex machinery that would be needed for space travel, even though they think that the chimpanzee is at the beginning stages of their Stone Age. Number 8, where we are now. So here we are. We've made it this far, and we're intelligent enough to understand and grasp the concepts that make up this vast universe. And we can sit down and have a conversation about the actions needed to terraform another planet. And the only thing stopping us is us. So if we think about these filters as being relatively easy from 1 to 8, then that means we haven't hit any filters yet, at least not any significant ones. Number 9, Colonization Explosion. The mere fact that we see no signs of advanced civilization should be more than enough reason to believe that the filter is still ahead of us. Everywhere we look, we see a big dead universe. But instead of scaring us, we should take this as a beautiful gift we've been given and use it as a tool to help put aside our petty differences. And as far as we know, the universe is ours for the taking. Let's not waste the opportunity to seize it. Hey everybody, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you, if you're new here, to click the like and subscribe button, and everybody click the notification button so you get notified every time I post a new video. I usually have content out once a week. So until next week, keep searching.